Welcome back to another episode of Putting Our Business in the Streets. I'm Demia, the mother.
I'm Imani, the daughter.
And I feel like it's been a long time since we've been on here.
Mm-hmm.
But, happy Monday. And on a scale, Imani, on a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you today? Or how happy were you today?
I think a 7. The first number that popped in my head though was a 6. So I would say 6.5.
Any particular reason why?
I don't know if I should say it, but I'm just over my job.
Okay. That's good. Well, hopefully soon you'll have.
It's not good.
I mean, I get it. I understand it.
Yeah, but that's not good.
But let's just pray that something good happens for you soon.
I have an interview tomorrow, so hopefully
Yeah.
that goes well.
Yes, we will say our prayers tonight and pray on it again tomorrow. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I was probably about an 8 today.
Mind y'all, she's just getting off of a 2-week vacation.
That's why I'm an 8. Because my
An
2-week
8?
vacation was over.
It's still good.
Yeah, because I went back to work today and work was pretty good. The only
for
thing
you.
that could have made it better was that if it wasn't 99 degrees outside.
She's so dramatic.
It's hot here in Philadelphia right now.
It's not 99 degrees though.
It's humid. The humidity and
It is
me
humid.
having asthma, my breathing be not right.
My
So-
breathing be not right.
I know, right? That was so uneducated. My breathing is a little off. So I just don't like the hot weather. That's all. But again, I'm thankful for my job, and I actually like my job. So I'm not going to complain. And I thank God for my job. Not saying that you shouldn't complain. I'm just saying I'm in a good place. Whereas I know you want to be in a different kind of place. So
I'll be okay with the hot weather until my birthday comes, then I'll be over it.
you're
Like I
over
feel
it
like
now?
the summer should end at my birthday.
And perfect segue into what we will be discussing today. And what we will be discussing today.
Me.
Baby girl just had a birthday.
Period.
She had a birthday week. So her birthday was last Thursday.
It was a week, indeed.
And I would have to say that I feel like this is probably one of your better, that you had weeks, like days of something. Usually it's just the day, right? You think?
Mm,
A lot of things happened in this week,
yeah,
coincidentally.
it did.
So I think it started off good. So I would say that the first highlight of your birthday week was...
I got my hair done. That was the reason, because now I got to tell a story about my hair. I was supposed to get my hair done last Saturday. Well, 2 Saturdays ago. Which should have been, which was July 8th. I was supposed to get my hair done July 8th. July 7th, Friday night, I was in my room. And I was like, something told me, and clearly it was the Lord. Go check that girl website again to make sure that you don't gotta bring your own hair. I went on. They said I had to bring my own hair. But it said that hair was included and also said hair not included. And I'm like, okay, I know I purposefully booked this girl because hair was included. Excuse me, because that'd be my whole thing. Like, I don't mind paying the price. Well, some prices if the hair is included. And it's just more convenient when the hair is included because I don't got to worry about getting hair, all this other stuff. So, yeah, I DM'd the girl because she had no phone
So she
number.
came running into my room, first of all. She was like, I can't get my hair done tomorrow. I said, why? Because the hair, so she told this whole story. And I was like, send her a message because it is contradictory up here says
It said 3 bundles.
Three
It said
bundles.
up to 3 bundles.
And then down here it says hair not included.
Hair not included.
And it was late, and you were probably like, she's not gonna respond because it was late. But I'm like,
and
see
you
what
know,
happened.
nowadays these girls love to charge a late fee. They love to charge a cancel the same day fee. So I'm just like, Lord, I do not want her to charge me no extra money off my card because of her mistake. Like that was not my fault. So, but at first I was kind of worried because I'm like, well, I'm supposed to reach out to the girl. She don't have no phone or email on anything. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to DM her and pray to the gods that she's gonna see it. And lo and behold, she responded really, really fast, and she apologized, and she was like, yeah, the hair is not included. And she was like, I won't charge your card, and I won't ban you. Because that's what they do
you
nowadays.
didn't tell me that part.
They ban you.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, if you cancel the same day,
Mm-hmm.
they will ban you. Some people.
So that you just can't come back to her.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she's blacklisting you from other people.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I did lose out on my deposit, but I think it was like $15. I wasn't tripping over that.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm stressing because I'm like, yo, what I'm about to do with my hair? Like, my birthday is less than a week. And we saw Beyonce the day before, which we was going to get into. But I'm like, I need my hair done before. I needed my hair done before the concert, let alone my birthday. So
then she was like, I want to cancel everything. Because then she get in her moods. Where
No,
things
I
ain't
said,
going right.
I said if we weren't seeing Beyonce, I would have just canceled everything.
And I was like, you're not canceling your whole birthday.
Beyonce was the only reason why I got hope because I already had the ticket, so I was going regardless.
Because you can't get your hair done. Like,
Yes.
no, we're not.
Yes, didn't
No.
Egypt do the same thing? My friend, we were supposed to go out for her birthday for dinner, and the girl was supposed to do her makeup, couldn't do her makeup, so she canceled the whole dinner.
Like, y'all be tripping. Like, no.
But we still had other plans that night, so we did the other thing, but she canceled the whole dinner.
It's not that serious.
Oh my, it is.
So
It's
anyway,
that serious.
so you canceled on her.
So
You
yeah.
sent out an SOS to your friends.
Well, I went on whenever I like to vent on my close friends on Instagram. Like I just be on there talking. So I went on there and I told them the whole thing. And shout out to my friend Alicia. She responded and she was like, "Oh, you should be able to fit in with the girl that does my hair. Like she always has openings and stuff." And I'm like, "That's fine, but does she include the hair?" Like that was the whole thing. Like I don't care. Well, I do care who I go to, but it's like at this point I'm desperate. I'll go to anybody, but do they include the hair? So she was texting the girl for me, and she included the hair. I don't even know if she does this on a regular, but it kind of seemed like she only did it for me because of my situation.
Oh,
So I don't know if she actually includes hair on a regular basis, but she did it for me if she didn't, and I was very appreciative. She was really, really nice. She was really sweet. I would definitely go back to her. She did my hair good. It looks crazy now, but it was nice when I first got it done.
It's hot.
It's hot.
99 degrees.
And then you be having these girl, I can't. I be sweating. Be too
So
hot.
she was able to go on Tuesday
Yes, after
to
work.
get her hair done after work. This wasn't the original style that she wanted to get, but because of what happened, this is what she got, which still looked very nice. So that was Tuesday, the 11th. On Wednesday, the 12th, in Philadelphia, it was Bay Day.
I was about to sing a song, but she for sure will copyright. So I ain't even gonna do that.
It was Bay Day. Beyonce kicked off her U.S. tour here in Philadelphia. Now, I am not a Beehive person.
Me either.
But
Me
first
either.
of all, let me just tell you, I was like, you should have took the day off. You shouldn't have went to work. You should have left
should've.
early. All this other stuff because
Well, all this time though, I thought the concert started
Started
at
at
8
yeah.
and it started at 7, and I didn't know that until
Until
like
the
the
day
day before. And I had already took off Thursday for my birthday, so I'm like, there's no way I can take off 2 days in a row last minute because everybody would have knew for the concert because everybody in my job knew I was going to the concert.
Right.
Well, the people that needed to know knew that I was going to the concert. So if I would have took off, they would have been like, that girl ain't had no reason to take off. She was trying to get ready for that concert.
right.
But if I would have known before, well, also, and I'm also staying at work an hour later than I originally was supposed to. So that also played a part into it.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to be at work this extra hour and I thought the concert started at 8. So in my mind, I had 5 hours to get ready, not 2. So
I picked her up from work.
Because we bought the tickets back in February.
We drove downtown to her friend's house. They changed over there. We got to the concert. I am not a Beehive person, and I can't even say that I'm a true Beyonce fan, but I just wanted to experience a Beyonce concert, so that's why I wanted to go.
No, she had the Beehive section and then Club Renaissance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Club Renaissance. Like, I'm not a Beehive, but I'm going to be behind y'all.
So you could have sat on the floor?
No, I'm saying, like, no.
Oh, just in tears of being a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Like, the Beehive in her concert was the front, like, the circle, like, basically the pit. In the middle of the stage.
Mm.
And then there was the outskirts, which was called Club Renaissance.
Oh, I see. They had the chairs.
Who had the chairs, but they were still on the floor.
Right.
And then it was like the people who were actually in the seats of the stadium. Which was
I
us.
got it.
And I'm saying, like, in terms of a Beyonce fan, I'm like Club Renaissance. Like,
gotcha.
I'll be there, but I don't be in there. Because I do like her.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
So,
I think even if you're not a fan, you just may have, like, songs you like by her.
Right, that's me. So, a week or so before, we watched Coachella. Her Coachella performance.
Wait, that was your first time?
No.
Oh,
but I don't think I've watched it
in its entirety
at one time, sitting there just watching it.
It's so
good.
After
After watching that performance, that's the kind of performance I expected to have at the Beyonce concert that we went to last week. Not taking anything away from the concert. Don't get me wrong. The concert was good. I would say she's an excellent performer. She put on a show. I enjoyed it all. I just expected that next level, which, again, since I'm not a Beyonce person, I didn't know, like, this was a different style of record. Even though I listened to the Renaissance album, it was just a different experience for me. But again, I'm not going to take away from the fact that she's an excellent performer, and it was great. So again, it was a good show and everything, but for me, I think I just expected a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I thought it was really good. Like, this is my first Beyonce concert. I've never seen her in person. I would say, even though I didn't see the Coachella in person, I do like that performance better. But I'm also not trying to compare them really, because I feel like they're just two totally different vibes. But if you want to compare, like, the production part of it, I think, which my best friend pointed out, in Coachella she had a stage full of dancers, whereas Renaissance, the stage is so big and she only had a handful of dancers. So I think it just took away from the element of that aspect. So I feel like if she would have had more dancers, it probably would have been better. And also, we got to explain the seat situation, but if we had closer seats, I feel like maybe we could have enjoyed it more, because we were kind of, I mean, we could see her, but but I don't know, I kind of felt like I was like an outcast.
Really?
Yeah.
When we ordered our tickets back in February, we looked at the seating chart and we were like, okay, this was I don't know, we knew we were going to be on the side, but you know, she has her stage and then she extends the stage. So we thought we were on the side of, like, the extension. So looking at part of the extension.
And, like, the main stage was right there.
Right, but we'd be right here.
Right. So this is the put your finger. That's where we thought it was gonna be. We thought the main stage was gonna be here, and then the extension was gonna be here, and then the circle part right there.
Right. So we
look
be
up
in the
a
middle.
diagram. I'll probably insert it.
So we get to the concert, and we were one level off the ground. So this was the floor where the Beehive and the Club Renaissance people were, and then we were the next level, first row.
3, 4, 5, 6. Those were our seats.
3, 4,
Section
5,
135, row 1, seats 3, 4, 5, and 6.
So we were hyped about our seats. Like, we can't believe we got this, da-da-da. So again, this is what we thought. So this was the stage. This was the extension. And then this was the circle. Well, when we got there, this was the stage. This was us.
Literally.
And the bad part is, they had built up the side of the stage
for extra seating.
What they had, liquor service. They had, so they must have paid $5,000 for their seats.
But that was never on the seating chart.
But it wasn't on the seating chart. and our view was literally of a porta potty.
The porta potty in the back of them people's seats.
Mm-hmm.
If that was never there, perfect seat.
Perfect seats. Because now that I think about it, you could even see the screen
from the front.
Yeah.
It was when we moved back you couldn't see
right,
it.
but from where we were originally, you could have seen the screen. So we would have had perfect seats for the way she performed, because she did a lot on stage. So we get there, we walk to our seats, and Imani checked out.
I'm surprised I didn't let a tear fall, but tears were forming in my eyes.
She was just like
I put my glasses on and just sat there and was like,
and I'm trying to just like, because I know when she checks out, and she's just like, I kind of feel like I just want to leave. Oh no, we are not leaving. So again, we're in the first row. So when I kept looking behind us, they probably filled up like not filled up. There were probably people sitting in like the first 8 rows. Everything else above that going up was empty. So I was like, man, if we sit up higher, we could probably see more of the stage. So she went up higher to look, because again, she was checking out. Like, she didn't want to be there. It was over. I want to cry. I'm angry, whatever. So
I was very disappointed.
Sitting next to me was another couple. Not a couple, 2 females. And they also started complaining. And they paid close to $1,000 for their seats, and we only paid $180 something. And she was just like, this is just unacceptable. We're just looking at a porta potty, da-da-da-da-da. So I went up higher, you went up higher to see if it was better seating. So we ended up moving up there, and we were like, okay, great, it's fine. This is just where we're going to be. But then the woman sitting next to me, or the other lady, we saw them come back. Long story short, they had gone to guest services and had complained about their seats and ended up being moved. So what did we do? I also went to guest services and complained about our seats, and then we ended up moving. So we actually had a better view straight on to see everything. And I thought the seats were pretty good, but I can understand what you're saying if they were from the side.
You know, like they always have the camera in the middle, and we were right behind that.
To the
but
right,
we were
a little bit, right,
over enough to where it wasn't blocking our whole view. But I would have liked to be in front of that.
But y'all, when I tell y'all she was angry and
I
was ready to go,
left. If my friends weren't there, I would have left. Like, no BS.
In that moment.
Yeah.
And I'd have been like, you have to go sit in the car because I'm not leaving.
If we weren't able to move, I would have.
Even sitting up higher?
No, sitting up higher would have been fine.
Right.
But still.
And it's a shame because when we went to guest services, the lady was like, yeah, that's a porta potty spot. That was a bad spot. So why is it even being sold? But you know, I played devil's advocate, and I was just like, the stadium must not have known that that's what was going to be built up from the stage when they had it. Like, I always play devil's advocate to everything.
And she needs to stop.
But then once we got there, it was like,
no. Because that section shouldn't even have, because Beyonce been had the, because when we bought the tickets, they showed you how her stage was set up. So the section that we were in shouldn't have even been allowed they shouldn't have allowed people to buy tickets in that section because it was so far over. Like, because we were the last section before they cut the rest of them off.
Yeah.
That one should have not, the one next to it should have been the last one cut off. Because if we were just a few spots over, it would have been fine.
And just that next section. Or the 137 that I thought we were originally. And we both thought we were originally.
No, I knew we were 135. I just thought 135 was where 137
If we were 137 row 1, that'd have been the bomb seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was it was touch and go for about a good 15 minutes because I was like, Lord help me to make her night, because right now in this moment she has checked out.
And I was really trying not to let it get to me, but I'm like, there's no way I can't. If we would have stayed there, we would have missed the majority of the show.
Yeah.
Because that main stage is where she mainly performed, and we could not see it. So thank the Lord. It worked out.
God is always on our side. That's why you gotta stay prayed up. And God is good all the time. And He may not come when you want Him, but He's always right on time.
Yes, ma'am. But in terms of the visuals, the dancing, the singing, like all of that was phenomenal.
It's a great production.
Great. And it's like not many people are really putting on a whole performance like that. Like, people don't perform for real anymore. So I appreciated it. I think she did good because people also have been complaining about her dancing and stuff. And I'm like, y'all, she is not 25 years old no more. Like, she's not going to be dancing crazy all up and down the stage like she used to. But yet she's still putting on the show and dancing her butt off. So it's like, I feel like people just, what's the word? The saying, beggars can't be choosy.
Because she put on a solid 2-hour show.
I think really like 2:15, almost to 2.5. Because we kind of were walking out the stadium at 11:30.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 2.5 hour show.
So I think she did great. So we finished.
And sorry, one more thing. Beyonce didn't drop any music videos or any visuals to the Renaissance album. And my godmom we were talking to her about it. She was saying, like, Beyonce is the type where, like, her dance moves to her music videos. So I feel like that could have been something for people too. Like, they didn't really feel like connected to it as much as they wanted to because she just dropped the music and was like, here. And then I'll see you at the tour. So, to each his own. To each his own. Oh, yep. Yeah. To each his own.
So the concert was on Wednesday. Bay Day in Philly. And then the next day was her actual birthday. 23. She woke up, praised the Lord, God bless her to see another year. And what did you do on your birthday? You want me to say it? Because you're showing. And sorry, y'all, we just came home from work and we were like, we got to put something out, and we just sat here and ate dinner. So on her birthday, I treated her to her first massage. She'd never had a massage before. I was supposed to do it after she graduated from college last year, but I don't remember why it didn't happen. So I had gotten a gift card for Mother's Day to have a massage on a facial, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time. Let me go ahead and do that. So we scheduled massages, and how would you say your first massage was?
A 7. Just because some parts didn't actually feel good, but like it felt good afterwards because like it could have been like a knot, so it could have like just felt uncomfortable for a second while she was trying to like massage it out. But it was relaxing and it went by very, very quick. But it was nice.
Did you like the place itself?
Yeah, like the ambiance. It was nice. They gave us water.
So then we left there. We zoomed home because then we invited family and some friends over for
ice cream
cake. So Imani's favorite thing to have on her birthday is, that's not gonna go away.
No, I have to swipe it. I don't know why it does that. It just stays stuck.
So, because we invited family and friends to come over here for ice cream cake, which is Imani's favorite thing to have on her birthday. And can I just say, we had so much, I think we had so much fun that night. We really did. It was our cousins, my mother, my brother, my nephew. First we just sat around just like telling stories. What did we watch on TV? Coachella. We ended up watching Coachella.
Because it was the day after the concert. Everybody's asking us, how's the concert? How was it? So it just ended up putting on Coachella just to have some.
And then we watched that. So then we were just singing, and then we ended up playing a game, and it was just a really good night. And for it to be a school night, quote unquote, everybody was still here till 1:30. And I am very proud of you that you got up, went to work the next day.
Why wouldn't I?
So proud. Because you went to bed at 1:30.
I went to bed at 2. But I'm normally out late, so
yeah. So
I know I took an Uber to work instead of waking up earlier to catch the train, but I was going to make it to work regardless. I think I was technically late that day. I was be at 8:15. I think it was like 8:16, 8:17.
Oh, that ain't late.
It's late for me. I don't like to be late. Like, it just does something to my mental. Of course, nobody else cared. Nobody else noticed. But for me, I just don't like to.
I remember the first time I was late at this job, and they were like, it's only like 8:34. Like, 7:34. You be all right. And I was like, y'all understand, my last job, I had to open the door at 7:30. So I had to be there. Like, I don't like being late at all.
Yeah, I just don't like to be late.
I just want to be in the building. Now, whether or not I'm actually working at the time that I got there, I just like to be in the door.
Yeah, because I don't have to be to work till 8:15, but with my train schedule, I get there at, literally every day I get there at 7:58. But the kids don't come till 8:30, so really I have a whole half an hour before
Gotcha.
I have to do anything.
So how did it feel turning 23?
I still feel 22. I feel like I'm still 19. But, don't feel real at first.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't feel like anything. I don't know. It didn't feel like my birthday. Like, I felt loved and celebrated, but it just still felt like another day. But not in a bad way.
I feel like it kind of came and went, and I don't know if it's because we just had so many other things.
That's how I feel too.
Planned.
Because as soon as my birthday's done, I'm looking forward to my birthday the next year.
Right.
So for it to be here and going that fast was kind of
Because part of me was like, did I do enough? Because I'm always thinking like, do I do enough for your birthday? And then I'm like, we were literally out all day.
But I'm also older
And
now,
then,
yeah. But it has nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay. So that was on your birthday, Thursday, and then Friday. Did you do anything on Friday?
No.
You went to work and just came home because we were up late Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Saturday you were going to go out, but then you decided not to.
Well, Saturday I had a brunch, a drag show. I went to a drag show / brunch, which was supposed to be Saturday, but they had to switch the reservation to Sunday. So I was going to go out Saturday night since I didn't have nothing to do that day, but I didn't feel like it.
Right.
So, no, I did nothing Saturday.
And
we went out to the mall and stuff, but I didn't do anything for my birthday.
Specifically for your birthday. So
Yeah.
we just went out Saturday to the mall to support my BFF. She was vending at the mall. She had a stand and everything selling her products at the mall. And then Sunday, to top off your birthday, you went to
The drag show /
the
brunch.
drag show. Yeah. And how was that experience?
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I do wish we could have had it Saturday because I feel like it would have been a different crowd, like more of my people type of crowd. Like Sunday, like there was a lady in there, she was selling her 60th birthday, and it was cute, like her and her friends, but like I just feel like Saturday would have been way better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But for my first experience, it was cool. I didn't know you're supposed to tip them though, so all my friends, we had $20 bills, but you were able to cash it, and it was giving strip club low key.
Yeah, when I saw them making it rain on that one lady from one of your stories that you put, and I was like, okay, and you were like, oh, we can get up?
Because everybody started getting up, because normally, like when people were giving tips, they would just hold it up and the people would walk around.
Oh.
And come take the tips as they're performing. But then when she started twerking, everybody got hyped, so I guess they got up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
It
was good. I do feel like they could have performed a little more. I remember Ayana was saying like they kind of walked up and down the aisles a lot to collect their tips.
Mm.
I feel like they could have performed more and then walked around.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to go again, but I want to go on a Saturday, whether it's brunch or at night. Mm-hmm. And then they also have burlesque nights at this place too, and I want to go to a burlesque show.
And speaking of burlesque, there used to be there's a movie called Burlesque that came out years and years ago. It stars Christina Aguilera and Cher. We ran that movie to the ground.
It's a good movie.
Frontwards, backwards, we probably know every word, every song, every dance routine. It's a really good movie if you can ever check it out. So you would say overall your birthday week was, on a scale of 1 to 10, the entire week?
A 9.
Good. And what would have made it a 10?
Mm-hmm. If my hair was the way I wanted it to be, my brunch didn't get canceled.
So this is your Jordan year.
Yeah.
Year 23. Are there any goals or things you want to accomplish? Anything you want to change? Anything you want to do? Anything you want to see?
I want to get a car next year. And like by the end of 2024, I would like to have a car. Mm-hmm. And then a new job. Mm-hmm. Love y'all, but trying to go. So hopefully that's now. Mm-hmm. But those are my goals. And to learn to live in the moment and to stop. Oh, and I want to get a therapist. But to learn to live in the moment and stop letting little things get to me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to share why you want a therapist or not?
Because I got issues. What do you mean?
You just say that. Okay.
Childhood, me, like internally, like everybody got stuff that they need to work out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for me to work it out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Okay, very good. So a new job, a new car.
And a therapist.
And
Those
a
are like
therapist.
the top 3.
Okay.
New car. Well, a car.
A car.
Because I never had a car. A car, new job, and a therapist.
Okay. All right. That sounds like positivity to me.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Well, is that it?
Yeah, because my phone's about to die.
Okay. Well, this is a quick one.
Yeah.
Sorry we were eating again, but life happens. Sorry that I look like a mess. I literally just got home from work and took a shower. Like, feels like it was a little unprofessional, but this is called real life. So thank you so much for listening and watching. Thank you for coming back to another episode of Putting Our Business in the Streets. Until next time, bye.
Bye.